Hey friends, this is the Miss Volfie from our half acre homestead, and today we're partsing up our hog.
Alrighty, there's Mr. Pig all ready to be partsed up, cut up, chopped up, ready for butchering, or ready for the freezer. I did make a video of scalding it yesterday. Underneath there's a tub, an old tub that we purchased. Scalded it with hot water and scraped it. I don't think I'll ever do that again. A lot of work. Took me all day just to get it to that point. So anyway, there you go.
Stop. Hold on to that end. The things two people can do with sharp knives and a good sawzall, eh dear? As it sits, folks, cleaned out as it is, this is probably about 240 pounds, eh dear?
Probably.
Alright, so when Papa gets these all parched up to be ready to be cut into proper pieces, we'll be back.
Probably bandsaw a bit of it.
The hocks off and yeah. Okay, but don't touch the, hams and everything. You're going to cut around the ball joint of the hip and stuff. So we're going to cut on the bandsaw right along here because we're going to be cleaning a lot of the back of these ribs for our belly bacon. And this is going to be some amazing bacon. Okay, our plan is what?
I'm going to bring it over and guide it into that cut.
Okay.
You pull it through.
Okay, you watch your thumbs, okay?
Yes.
There's my score mark right there. Holy crap, look at the bacon we're gonna have. Okay, well, let's get this into the house and we'll start cutting her up. Your thumb.
Thumb over here.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I know, but. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how does it. We're going to go inside and trim these up. So this is what is going to be our bacon. And this bowl is going to be for lard fat trimmings, and this is going to be for sausage trimmings. But here we have the spare ribs, and we want to cut these off first. And I think I'm going to turn this around to do this, dear.
I'm going to pull the fat off first.
Okay.
Almost. It doesn't hurt to leave a little bit on the bacon.
Yeah.
This is your...
That's nice lard fat, folks. That's really nice lard fat. Okay, so I want to cut these ribs away. Are we going to be leaving the rind on until after smoking?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to leave the skin on until after smoking because it helps it to hold together on the hooks, eh?
It also holds all that nice lovely fat.
Oh, very true. All right, so this is where my ribs are starting. So I'm just going to...
Right close to the bone.
Well, not too close.
Just like filleting a fish.
We've taken a brand new vinyl shower curtain and stapled it down over our unfinished islands so that we don't contaminate the wood or the meat. That's more like it. You want to pull on that? Till I don't feel any more ribs. I'm running it right along the ribs. Okay, I'm almost there. There's a bone right here.
There's a little bit of diaphragm left on this side. Cut out of there.
Yeah, I know. Watch your fingers. I'm gonna go. That's not a skinning knife or boning knife, dear. Mind you, neither is this one. But okay, peel it back. Peel it back.
Watch your fingers.
No, you watch my fingers. All right, so this is bacon. That's only one side of the pig, folks. One side of one pig. Bacon, 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 bacon. Here's our bacon in bins. That's going in the fridge to cure. And I'm gonna say we got between 15 and 20 pounds of bacon in these 4 bins. Hey, dear? Easily. Now I'm going to be working on this nice big pile of chops for trimming. I'm going to trim them and then pile them up, and then we're going to wrap them and freeze them. Always good to have a good quality knife sharpener, folks. I'm going to trim most of this fat off. Why? Because that's lard. That's going to be rendered down into lard, but we like to leave a little bit of fat on our chops, and these are really thick chops, folks. Put it in this pot because I'm going to make lard. I haven't bought lard in years, folks, eh dear? And in the oven, we have our ribs poaching a little bit, and then I'm going to smother them in barbecue sauce and put them back in the oven so that when we're done for the day, we're done. Oh, we still have a whole other half a pig to do. Now this is a nice rib roast, folks, but I am going to take the rind off it, or most of it. Just leave a little bit of fat to naturally baste the roast. Geez, I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Oh, it might be one.
Well, I always approach butchering day with an empty stomach to see how I feel. But it gets easier, folks. I mean, you think you may not be able to do this, but it does get easier, eh, dear?
Oh, yeah. It is what it is.
Okay. That is a nice loin rib roast. It was one of our large BPA-free freezer bags, and I may double this just because it's got bone, and bone has a tendency to poke through plastic. This is one roast and a couple of chops from a half a pig, and we got a long way to go. Mom, look! Ooh, I can't wait for you to come up. Show them that beautiful ham that you're tying up there, dear. That's going to be brined and smoked. That's a beautiful ham. And in this big cooler, we have about 40 pounds of hams and hocks. That's the bones. There's some ground pork. Lots of ground pork. I'm going to be canning a lot of this, like cooking up and canning a lot of this ground pork, because there isn't going to be room in the freezer for it all once the hams and the bacon and everything are done. And these are like all chops. That's all chops. And this is only one pig, folks. One pig. Not to mention the 20 pounds of bacon in the fridge and the 40 pounds of hams and ham hocks in the cooler. Yikes!